Then, oh man, how? So you talked about discipline, right? How have you stayed so disciplined and like consistent? I think that's a word that like rings in my head when I think about you is not just discipline, which is important,
Okay.
but applying that consistency, right? Applying that discipline on an everyday basis, right? What 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 is driving you right now? Like what is
It's very simple, and
sorry, yeah, yeah.
this is something that I've been telling myself ever since I made the commitment. Is every time I wake up in the morning, I wasn't sincere at first when I first tried it
Yeah.
for a couple of years, but then it became part of me. And this is a question that I always ask myself: uh, if today's your last day, how'd you live it? And uh, whatever I do, whether it's training my client, me working out, talking to you at this moment, I ask myself, if this is the last thing that you're about to do in this beautiful place Earth called Earth, how'd you do it? And that question always get my heart involved, and whenever my heart comes into play with whatever things that I need to perform, and I experienced that the results are really amazing.
So it's basically don't half-ass anything,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Never half-ass anything.
Yes, but then you start as a half-ass.
Of course.
Why? Because nobody's born passionate. Nobody's born as Kobe Bryant, like Mamba mentality. You know what I mean?
Amen.
It's the repetition.
Gotta develop it, right?
Yeah, it's the repetition, practice, doing repetition meaning doing every day.
Yeah, not just.
If you want to brain yourself to be grateful every day, then you have to fake it and brainwash yourself every day to be grateful. I wasn't grateful.
like
but-
really
but-
grateful, yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't grateful when I first started, trying to be grateful
Yeah,
in
yeah,
life.
yeah.
I forced myself to be grateful, and that became who I am. The question that I ask myself every morning is, today's your last day, how'd you live it? I didn't mean it when I first questioned myself
It just
that.
sounded good, right? Or
Yeah.
sounded right at the
Yeah.
time. I see what you mean.
But I did it over and over and over and over and over, and became who I am today. And that's the story about Kobe Bryant, and that's the mentality that I learned from the great Kobe Bryant.
Amen. That Mamba.